guys, it's your girl Nikeita. As always, thank you for tuning in, watching me week after week, listening to my rants week after week. I love it. I love you all. Today, I'm going to just jump right into it. As you know, it's all tea, all shade, and all offense here at Mood AF. We don't hold anything back. I would hope that you know that. We are at episode 8. Can you believe it? Like, halfway, like we're so close to 10, and I just can't wait to see what else we're gonna do. As you can see, I'm filming behind this beautiful ass wall, which is giving me all of the vibes, all of the energy, because today's topic is something that I feel really deeply, I'm really invested in, and I feel like there's so many of you that can actually relate, on like a surface level, at least, I hope. So today's topic is going to be something that's a little close to my heart, something that I feel like a lot of you can actually relate to, and that's seasonal depression / reaching out to toxic people during this time. So seasonal depression, for those who don't know, is depression that comes with the season. So now we're in the fall and we're heading into the winter months. If you live in New York, it actually just feels like it's winter outside, you know? But it's as we go into the colder months, and the temperature starts to drop, and the atmosphere starts to change, and it gets dark at like 4 o'clock or whatever, you start feeling a lot more sad, a lot more depressed, a lot more blue than what you would normally feel, as if it's summertime and you popped out and you just out here doing whatever the hell you're doing. But that's something that's kind of actually really real. Like, a lot of people don't think seasonal depression is a thing. So yeah, seasonal depression is a very, very big deal, and it's a really real thing. And I know not only do I feel that, but a lot of my friends feel that. So naturally, we don't always reach out to the people that we should be, like the people that actually love and care and give a fuck about us. We reach out to the people that are so toxic to us, that bring negative energy and negative vibes, because they're like a security blanket. They're always there. Take, for example, now, if you watched my show before, you know I'm very quick to be like, I have a starting 5. Yeah, okay, whatever. We know. However, I'm not going to reach out to anybody in that starting 5, and here's why. These people don't necessarily know me the way my best friend knows me, the way Parrish knows me, the way anybody that's really close to me knows me. So if I'm reaching out to somebody in this starting 5, I now have to open up Pandora's box and explain to them why I feel the way how I feel. You're not necessarily going to want to do that. So who are you going to reach out to? A toxic ass ex. A situationship that ended. You're going to reach out to those people because those are the people that you naturally gravitate toward. Take, for example, I can't hold you, like, I want to say 2 weeks ago, I was really in my bag, like, upset about everything. I'm going through so much, like, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes of the show, and I don't get to express that fully. And, you know, I do take it out on Parrish. I will not front. I cannot front. I take a lot of it out on Parrish because P is producer, P manages me, P does a lot. So there is that. So there's always toxic people that we reach out to. Like I said, situationship, ex-best friend. Just people that we know that are no longer in our lives, that no longer serve purpose, that give us negative energy. So we cut them out in the first place, yet we're reaching out and gravitating toward them anyway. And that's all the way wrong. Like, we got to shut all of that shit down. We as a generation, we as a people, like, we need to face these fears and face these traumas head on. Like, I cannot express enough. There's so many of us that are walking around with unhealed traumas, childhood traumas, family traumas, all types of shit. Like, it's the holiday season especially is the worst time to feel seasonal depression. Like, I feel for a lot of us, including myself. Like, I can't lie to you, I'm not fucking with my family. I feel like that's public knowledge, and I really don't care if whoever decides that they want to call my mother and tell her. I don't care. Call her. Matter of fact, I'll call her for you. And I feel for that. It's the holiday season. Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is right behind it. So if you don't have a family, or your family situation is toxic, hell, for fuck's sake, everybody thinks I'm a lesbian. Because I went from long hair mommy to now I'm a buzz cut, so now everybody thinks I'm a dyke. Like, okay, guys. Needless to say, family can be toxic. I have a cousin that I miss so, 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 so much. And she knew everything about me. Like, I'm talking like things that my own best friend didn't even know about me. And I'm so tempted to reach out to her. But I know it's in my best interest if I don't. Just because I cut her out of my life due to toxic behaviors. Like, why are you arguing with me about a nigga that you're not even with anymore? Why are you arguing with me about somebody that don't even matter? About a friend that you're not even friends with? About a shorty that got you in a situation? You feel me? And as much as I miss her, as much as I miss our bond, like, I still try to keep up with her on Snap and Instagram, even though I know I shouldn't. That's toxic behavior. You know, part of me really wants to reach out because I miss her and I miss a sense of stability in my family. That was like the one person in my family that outside of my mom and my sister, that I knew would always hold me down and have my back no matter what, regardless. But I know reaching out to her is not going to do anything. All that's going to do is open up a can of worms. Because now I've reached out to this toxic person. Now I'm going back into energy that I don't even need to be dipping into. I'm putting myself in a bad headspace, thinking that this time might change, and in reality, it probably won't, or nothing will let up, or anything like that. So I say all this to say, don't reach out to these people. You got an ex that tries to keep up with you. That's all shade. Don't reach out to them. Let them niggas watch everything you do. I promise you, it only gets better. Like, seasonal depression is only exactly what it sounds like. It's for a season. I get it. Fall, everybody's cuffed up, booed up. But to all my women, I'm going to keep telling you this. Why have one when you can have 5? It's so much more fun. Don't get attached to these niggas. Play these niggas. I get it. There's a lot of us running around here with friends that are pregnant, friends that are married, friends that got cribs, friends that's been with a man for so damn long, and you feel me, they out here, they doing all these things. Trust me. Fun fact, I cannot lie, I'm one of these people that longs for that. Like, I long to be in a stable relationship. I long to, you know, eventually be pregnant or whatever. Like, I cannot lie to you. It makes me feel inadequate. Like, I know a lot of y'all are like, what the fuck, bitch? You was just talking about dick appointments. Like, how you talking about you want a family and you want a long-term relationship? Actually, I do feel that way. I can't hold you. Like, deep down in my heart, I know that's what I want. Like, I miss being somebody's just one and only girlfriend. I really do. But I'm not gonna hit my ex up for that. Like, what I'm hitting you up for? You about to put me through the same shit we already done did? Like, ain't shit changed. I know people are so quick to be like, oh, I've changed, I'm better. No, listen, you can't teach your old dog new tricks. And when your ex call, don't pick up. That nigga don't got nothing new to say, all right? To my females that are lesbian or whatever, when that old bitch called, don't pick up. She don't got nothing new to say. Christmas coming. They want us to be space heaters. You feel me? So if we're reaching out to these toxic people, then we become their space heater. Then we become their, well, I'm here. I want to be with you. It is what it is. Like, I'm just using you for this season. I'm just using you for this moment. I'm sucking your energy out of you. To be honest, we can't even be doing that. Like, life is way too short, A. B, we have way too much going on in this world, and there's way too many people in this world for us to be longing on to toxic people. I get it. It sucks. Depression is never fun in any form or facet, whether it's seasonal or long-term or short-term or however you deal with it. Trust me, I fully understand that. I think the best way for you to combat it, though, is to combat it with things that you love to do and surround yourself with people that you love on a daily basis. I get it. You don't want to be around people every day. Trust me, I go to work so early and I come home and I'm not trying to talk to people right away. I'm not. I have people in my face all day long. So when I start to feel like that, I try to self-check my emotions. Sometimes you need that good cry. Like, don't ever make yourself feel bad for sitting down and actually crying and feeling however you need to feel. Get all those emotions out. You want to scream? Scream. Be mad at the fucking world. It's okay for you to do that. Don't ever let nobody ever tell you that it's not okay for you to feel the emotions that you need to feel. Men, you especially, because we give men such a bad rap and call them pussies. Why? Because they cry and they feel however they need to feel, or they don't feel like themselves, so we're gonna bash them for that? No. I'd rather my homeboys and my bros come to me and be like, yo, Nikeita, you know what? I broke down today because I feel inadequate. I broke down today because this not going right. Or I got mad at the world today because this didn't happen for me. I'd rather them come to me and tell me that than them coming to me like, yo, I was mad, sad, I was out of it, so I hit shorty up so I could get some Mozzie. Like, what? Don't ever do that. Don't ever hit up an ex because you're upset, you're in your bag, you feeling whatever type of feeling you feeling. You know why? Because after the nut, you're going to go back to feeling worse. Like, it makes no sense how we reach out to people that are no longer good for us and no longer serve us purpose. We should always think of ourselves as plants. We're always growing and evolving. And why would you reach out to something that doesn't feed you, something that doesn't nourish you, something that doesn't make you grow? Like, if you a plant, you're not going to eat, like, insecticide. That's not going to do shit for you. That's killing an insect while in turn killing you. Why not reach out to something that's going to help you, that's going to nourish you, that's going to make you grow? Journaling. I'm a big fan, obviously, big fan of journaling, but I mean, for the obvious reasons. Hello? I make words dance on paper if you ain't know. And cheap plug, I'm definitely linking some of my best pieces in the down below because, I mean, hello, you need to read my work. Book coming soon. But needless to say, the toxicity that we carry in our lives is unhealthy. We carry toxic energies from our jobs. Think about it. A lot of us work 9 to 5s or we work bullshit jobs because what we love to do on the side can't pay for our bills right now. Like, trust me, I know. Like, y'all don't even know. Mood AF, I want Mood AF to be a late night show. I've always spoken that into existence. Mood AF will be a late night show. Like, I'm either going to be on Vice, I'm going to have my own independent network, I'm going to end up on HBO, something. Mood AF is going to be big. But it doesn't pay my bills yet. So I feel inadequate with that. And it taps into my seasonal depression because I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm recording these shows, like I'm traveling, it's winter, it's cold outside, I don't feel like doing it, like my body doesn't feel right, like I don't feel like I look good, like, and I put all this negative energy into me. Now think about it, it's a Monday. I just had like a shitty day at work and now I have to come record a show. Can't lie to you, sometimes I'm not in the mood to record a show. That's my depression. Whereas during the summertime, where it was all hot, and I was like, ooh, let's go to brunch outside and sit rum punches on the patio, and then let's go record, and then let's go do this, and then let's go do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a shift. Like, now I'm like, all right, cool, it's wintertime. All I want to do is be in black. All I want to do is be in dark colors. I ain't even trying to go nowhere. Like, there was a video from that girl, J. Cole, on Instagram, and it was like the friends that asked, there was like a friend that asked 1,000 questions, but she knows she ain't going. The friend that never got the child sitter, whatever. Understand, I'm the friend that's gonna ask you 1,000 questions. Who's going? What time we gotta be there? Who's driving? How we getting there? Where the place at? All in the back of my mind, I know I'm not going nowhere. And half the time it's not because I don't wanna pop out. It's not even that. Half the time it's like, yo, I don't want to be around mad people that are going to suck energy out of me. I'm already depressed. Why am I going to keep giving myself to people that don't even need to be around me right now? And I notice when my energy is low or I don't feel like being around people and I'm forced to be around people, I lash out disturbingly. Like, and it's not even intentional. Sometimes it's just because like, yo, I'm in my head. Like I got 90 personalities that live in here on one day, on a good day. And then on top of that, those personalities are talking to every mood that goes on in my head, every mood shift. If you don't know, I'm a Gemini, so yes, my mood shifts they're epic, they're crazy, and they happen so often, and sometimes I wish I could control them. However, I know better. Like, I can't lie to you, there's like 10 dudes right now that I'm so tempted to reach out to. And it's just because I miss the feeling, I miss the vibe, I miss the energy. But I'm looking at the season. And I'm looking at the time of the year it is. I'm like, yo, Christmas coming up. Like, you need a Christmas Day? Oh, I didn't get... Listen, I never make the cuffing season draft. I never make it. I'm nobody's first round draft pick. So I'm like, all right, so who can I snuggle with this winter? Who can I use as my, you feel me, my space heater, my what are those called? Heated blankets? Like, I'm thinking like that. What I'm not thinking about as I'm doing that is the adverse effect that it'll have on me later. I'm not thinking like, okay, so after the nut, okay, I got to deal with you after that. Okay, so after the Hennessy wears off and I wake up in the morning, then I got to roll over and look at you. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking about my emotional feelings and in the long term of that. I'm not thinking like, oh shit, well, all right, he ghosted me again. Damn, I ain't hear from him in 2 weeks. Damn, it's been 5 days and you still leaving me on red. These are all things that you have to factor into when you are so tempted to reach out to those people. And it don't even have to be a significant other. Like I said, this goes for family. I feel for those of us that Thanksgiving is on Thursday, as we know. And I feel for those, and I'm sending love to those of us who don't have somewhere to call home, because home's not a safe space. Home is toxic, or your family's falling apart and disintegrated, so you don't have any sense of family, or you have to work on Thanksgiving, so you don't even get to spend time with your family. I'm sending love to those who are hungry and don't have anything to eat. I'm sending love and energy to all of those right now who are feeling like they can't make it to tomorrow because they can't even get through today. And that's where I feel like everybody needs a support system. Everybody needs somebody. However, with this being said, don't forget to check on your strong friends either. The friends that you unload on. Because I can't lie, those friends that you're unloading on, they're going through depression, seasonal depression, whether it be long-term, short-term, or whatever. They're going through that too. Like, I can't front. A lot of my friends unload on me. And sometimes I'm like, damn. Y'all ever thought, like, maybe this bitch got a lot on her plate right now? Like, maybe I shouldn't unload? Or maybe, like, let me ask her, like, hey, girl, hey, sis, how you doing? And oftentimes, I'm going to tell you, like, hey, girl, I'm good. Oh, what's up? Oh, you need something. But with that even being said, because you're my friend and I love you and I care about you, I'm not going to be like, yo, don't unload your shit on me today. Try again tomorrow, because I got my own shit. But I'm saying all this to say, please check on your strong friends, because sometimes those people need strength. And another thing, I cannot stress this enough. There's certain shit you should just not say. If you don't know what to say, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you energy, I'm sending you good vibes. If somebody that you know that's usually a strong person that can handle their shit is falling apart right now, don't text them, it'll get better. Don't text them, you gotta go through the storm to get the sunshine. Don't text them none of that bullshit, because I'm telling you right now, when somebody's down and out, they're not trying to hear positive affirmations right away. Or like when they're down and out, don't tell them think positive. I think that's a load of bullshit. Like when you're depressed, who the fuck are you to tell me think positive? What does that mean? Bro, you think I want to feel like this? You think I want to be sitting in my sadness and I want to sit in my depression? Obviously, if I could train my mind to think positive, I would. I feel like people think that training your mind to think positive is some 1, 2, 3 overnight job. And to be honest, it's not. And I feel like all of y'all that's about to dig in my DMs about it, keep that energy elsewhere, because I'm really leaving all of y'all on scene. Don't text your friend that's strong and going through shit like, don't worry, this too shall pass. I know that. I know it will. Let me feel what I need to feel. Let me feel my emotions. If you're not going to be here to support me, rub my back and be like, you know what? I understand. I feel you. I know what you're going through. Or I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. I'm sending you good vibes. How about you say that to them? That might make them feel better. And then when they start getting back up on their feet, that's when you like, all right, bro, tough times don't last, tough people do. Can't have flowers without rain. Like, yeah, whatever extra bullshit y'all want to go ahead and be positive and say or whatever. I think it's so important for us as a generation, as a community, and I'm speaking for my community as the minorities in our 20s, we need to focus more on mental health. Now, I'm not even trying to make this a mental health episode because at some point in time, I'm gonna have to discuss that. The reason why I haven't discussed that was because I wanted to say like episode 3 or 4 was supposed to be about mental health, but I had lost my grandmother and I was like, I'm not about to be sitting on a show where I gotta cry all day. Because those shows are definitely coming. I don't know when, but them shows is on their way, trust me. So do me the solid. Check on your friends. There's a lot of you that watch my show that fuck with my content. After you watch the show, I need you to call your strong friend. Ask your strong friend, like, yo, how you feeling? Did you have a good day today? Did you eat today? Like, what was today like for you? How was your week? If you can't hit them up that exact day, hit them on a week, like on a Friday. Like, yo, how was your week? Like, what was your day like? How do you feel? What's going on? I think the miscommunication about dealing with depression is people not feeling like they have somebody to lean on, like they don't have that strength, like they don't have that barrier. And especially with the holidays coming up, like I know me right now, I'm pulling strength from every source I can get it from. Like, the light of my life is no longer with me. Like, she's not here in the physical world. So me being at home for Thanksgiving wouldn't make sense because my home doesn't feel like a home. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my mother. I love Mama Keats. If you know Mama Keats, you know Mama Keats don't play none of that bullshit. She always in somebody's neck. But you feel me? My mom is loving. Right now, my mom is grieving. Right now, my sister's sick. So I'm going through a lot. So me being home for Thanksgiving isn't going to feel comfortable for me. It's not going to feel right. It's going to feel wrong. It's going to feel depressing. I'm not trying to be home on Thanksgiving Day bawling my eyes out because of the fact that I'm missing this woman that I love so much, and that meant so much to not only myself, but my entire family. Like, yo, if it wasn't for Caroline, there wouldn't be a Lynette, which means there wouldn't be an Alicia, and there wouldn't be a Nikki. So when Christmas comes, I'm going to be here for Christmas. I have the most beautiful 9-year-old nephew that loves me, supports me, thinks the sun shines out of my ass on a good day. So for Christmas, I'm going to fight through my personal feelings because this little boy is already going through so much at 9 years old. So I'm not going to project my feelings onto him and make him feel uncomfortable or any type of way. So I'm going to play Santa Claus, as I always do every year. But that's because I love him. Feel me? He's a 9-year-old. He's cute. Hi, Jay. Auntie Nikki loves you. And most importantly, I think for myself, because I know that I'm going through so much and I don't have my family, I think for me, it's more of a self-check moment to realize that the people that are my family, like my team, Parrish, Will, Chen, Tay, the list goes on and on, but those are like my mains. Kathy, my fault, okay, love you. I feel like my team, the closest people to me, my bros, Aunt, Will, Vern, those are the people that I consider my family, so I'm going to lean on them the most. Like, I'm going to make a promise to not only myself, but to all of you in saying that I'm going to be better when it comes to my seasonal depression and reaching out and asking for help. I think that's another stigma that, you know, we have as a community, not asking for help and being scared to open up and being scared to feel our emotions. I think it's so important for us to feel our emotions, man, woman, child, whatever, Billy Goat, it bees like that. So don't ever feel like you can't reach out to anybody. hell, reach out to me. Like, I'm always here for any one of my viewers. I'm your soundboard. Like, anytime you feel something, let me know. I'm here for you. Like, part of the reason why I do this show is for y'all. Is because I've been through so much shit and I want to help everybody. Like, if I can have anybody relate to me in any way, shape, form, or facet. When I was writing, I always said, if I can have one piece impact the world, whether it be I impact one woman, one man, one whatever, I've done my job as a journalist. And I feel that way because I have this platform and I definitely am using it for all of it. The great, the good, the bad, the ugly, name it. Don't ever feel like you don't ever have somebody in your corner. Don't ever feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. Even though I have my own shit, yo, bring that shit to me. You going through something, bring that to me. Unload that on me. Because I know that you watched this and you felt like, yo, Nikeita made a valid point. Like, maybe I do need to face these traumas. Maybe I do need to face these emotions. Because, not gonna lie, with seasonal depression comes, you have to face your fucking traumas. Like, think about it. For example, I have a friend who Christmas is never a good time for him. Because Christmas was shitty for him as a kid. Like, never got any gifts, never was told the story of Santa Claus. Parents were like straight up like, we don't even give a fuck. Like, Christmas was just a regular Tuesday in his house. It wasn't like a day of celebration or anything like that. So when he got with his girlfriend and was around his girlfriend's family for Christmas and he saw tree, lights, decorations, Christmas dinner, Christmas everything, like kids getting gifts, he was like, damn, like, I didn't even know what to say because I felt kind of salty, like, shit, I didn't grow up around this. But then at the same time, for him, it was like, damn, like, this is what I want for not only myself, but my family, my future family. And I felt that. Like, for me, Christmas will never, ever be the same, for the obvious, of course. However, Christmas stopped feeling the same for me since I was like 11. Like, that first Christmas that my pops wasn't in Texas with us opening gifts on Christmas morning, it was clipped. Like, forget it. Every Christmas thereafter, when I was in New York with my dad, it still didn't feel right. Like, I can't front. I want to say I was 15, and it was one Christmas where, like, I was working at my sister's job. I was an intern, and I had gotten, like, my first real check. And that Christmas, I went and bought gifts for everybody else. Like, my mom got a Christmas present. My pops got a Christmas present. I didn't get shit. I deadass did not open one gift that Christmas. And in my mind, I'm telling myself, like, you gonna be all right. You gonna make it through. It's okay. See the joy in giving, not receiving. However, that line only applies in one instance. See the joy in giving, not receiving. But don't let that go over your heads or whatever. But as I've gotten older, Christmas has a different meaning to me. To me now, it's a day to sleep in, a day where I don't really got to do much, a day where I could just eat and drink all day and not worry about nothing. However, now, we going into Christmas in a couple weeks, I don't know how I'm going to feel, to be quite honest with you. Because now I'm going to be reliving memories of last Christmas. Because I never would have thought in a million years that this would be my last Christmas without my girl. That would be my last Christmas without my girl. On Christmas morning, I now have to go put flowers on a headstone. Instead of it being, I'm walking in on Christmas morning and I'm seeing this bright, beautiful, smiling, blue, green-eyed woman just staring at me, telling me how happy she is to see me. And that'll be okay, because that's something that's just gonna come with time. It's my first year without her, so I don't really know what to do or how to move, but oh my God. I'm really about to cry because I just miss her so much. Whew. I'm really trying so hard not to cry right now, but it's okay, because it's okay if I cry with you guys, because it's fine. But on this week of Thanksgiving, on behalf of everybody here at Mood AF, on behalf of my team, Rome, Parrish, Shania, all of us behind the scenes, we thank you so much. We're thankful for all of you that watch the show, that keep up with us, that love us, that, you know, follow us on all our socials. I'm so thankful for this platform. We've started in April, and to watch us grow as organically as we've been growing has been such a blessing. I thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart for riding out with me, letting me take my hiatuses and my breaks, and, you know, still wanting me to just give you incredibly dope content. I hope today's show really impacts you. I hope that you handle your traumas. Please remember, I'm always here for you to unload with me. We can cry together. You can always text me. You could always call me. You could always hit me up in the DMs like, yo, Nikeita, I'm going through some really heavy shit. Can you help me out? And I'll do my best to help you out as much as I can. Because I don't want any of you to feel like you don't have somebody in your corner. Like I said, again, I'm sending love to all of you that don't have a home, that home is a toxic place, that you feel like you're alone or you don't have any friends or family. And before I close this out, I definitely want to thank myself for showing up today. I'm thankful for myself, my mind, my body, my spirit, because I can't lie to you. Pumping the show out was hard because I hate talking about depression. I do, because I live it every day. And now, like I said, I'm going into one of the toughest seasons of my life. Season not even meaning winter, summer, spring, fall. I'm meaning season as in growth and change. And as we know, oh my God, I'm really gotta stop crying. Okay, I'm gonna cry, so I'm just gonna try to end this as positive as possible. I'm Nikeita. I love you all. Have a happy and healthy holiday. A great Thanksgiving. Eat a lot, drink a lot. I love you. I'll see you on the next show.